Hey, Vikings faithful, Skol Nation, buckle up, because the Minnesota Vikings are stirring the pot with some massive QB news that's got us all buzzing. Just when we thought the quarterback room was set with J.J. McCarthy leading the charge, a bombshell dropped. Carson Wentz, the former number 2 overall pick, is working out with our Vikings. Is this the veteran backup we've been craving, or just a precaution? Let's dive into this electrifying Vikings news and unpack what it means for the 2025 season. Picture this. It's Saturday, August 23, 2025, just days before the NFL roster cut-down deadline, and the Vikings are hosting a workout for a quarterback who's seen it all, Carson Wentz. ESPN's Lindsey Thiry broke the story, tweeting, "QB Carson Wentz is working out for the Vikings today, per source." This move screams that Kevin O'Connell and the front office aren't fully sold on the current QB depth behind our rookie star, J.J. McCarthy. With the 2025 season looming, the stakes are high, and the Vikings are clearly looking for a spark. So what's the deal? Why now and why Wentz? In this video, we're breaking down all 15 angles of this Vikings news, from the struggles of Sam Howell to the rise of Max Brosmer and how Wentz could fit into the purple and gold puzzle. Stick with me as we explore the stats, the stories, and the suspense. Plus, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Is Wentz the missing piece? Let's get into it. Skol, Vikings fans. Let's talk about the state of our quarterback room as we head into the 2025 season. The Vikings made waves by drafting J.J. McCarthy in the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft, and he's locked in as our QB1. But behind him, things are murkier than a Minnesota winter. Losing Sam Darnold and Nick Mullins in the offseason left some big shoes to fill, and the current depth chart, Sam Howell, Brett Rypien, and undrafted rookie Max Brosmer, has raised more questions than answers. Sam Howell came in via a trade with the Seahawks, expected to be the solid QB2 behind McCarthy. But his preseason performance has been a roller coaster. In the opener against Houston, he was sharp, completing 11 of 13 passes for 105 yards. Then came Week 2 against New England, a total disaster with just 1 of 5 passes completed for 13 yards and a brutal interception. Vikings fans, what's your take? Is Howell's inconsistency a deal-breaker, or can he still step up? This uncertainty is exactly why the Vikings are looking at a veteran like Carson Wentz. With the roster cut-down deadline on August 26, 2025, looming, Kevin O'Connell is doing his due diligence. A reliable backup is critical for a rookie QB like McCarthy, who's yet to throw a regular season pass. Let's keep our eyes peeled for what happens next. Any predictions on who makes the final roster? What's good, Skol Nation? Let's zoom in on Carson Wentz, the man at the center of this Vikings news storm. Drafted number 2 overall by the Philadelphia Eagles in 2016, Wentz was once the golden boy of the NFL. In 2017, he led Philly to an 11-2 start, throwing 33 touchdowns and just 7 interceptions, earning second-team All-Pro honors and third place in MVP voting. The guy was a superstar in the making, until a torn ACL derailed his season. Since that injury, Wentz's career has been a wild ride. He's played for 5 teams: Eagles, Colts, Commanders, Rams, and Chiefs, never staying longer than a year since 2020. In 2024, he backed up Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, starting just 1 game in Week 18, where he went 10 of 17 for 98 yards in a 38-0 loss to Denver. Not exactly a highlight reel, but his 94 career starts and 89.3 passer rating show he's got experience most QBs can't match. Here's the kicker. Wentz's familiarity with a system like Kevin O'Connell's could be huge. In 2023, he played under Sean McVay with the Rams, running an offense similar to Minnesota's. Plus, Vikings QB coach Josh McCown was Wentz's backup in Philly in 2019. Could this connection make Wentz the perfect mentor for McCarthy? Drop your thoughts below. Skol, Vikings fans. Let's break down why this Wentz workout is such a big deal for our team. J.J. McCarthy is the future, no question. His arm talent and poise in camp have us hyped. But with 0 NFL starts, the Vikings need a safety net. Enter Carson Wentz, a 6'5", 237-pound quarterback with the arm strength and experience to step in if things go south. His workout on August 23 signals that the Vikings are serious about bolstering their QB depth. The timing couldn't be more critical. With roster cuts just days away, the Vikings are evaluating every option. Wentz's workout doesn't guarantee a signing, but it's a clear sign that Kevin O'Connell wants a veteran presence. Wentz's 22,410 career passing yards and 153 touchdowns make him a low-risk, high-reward option compared to the unproven Howell or Rippon. Could Wentz be the insurance policy we need to protect McCarthy's development? Here's a fun fact. Wentz is a North Dakota State alum, just like Vikings legend Trey Lance. Imagine the hometown love if he joins the roster. Vikings fans, do you think Wentz's experience outweighs his recent struggles? Hit the comments and let's debate. What's up, Skull Squad? Let's talk about Sam Howell's rough patch and why it's pushing the Vikings to look at Wentz. Acquired in a draft day trade with Seattle, Howell was supposed to be the reliable QB2. His 2022 stint with the Commanders showed promise, 3,946 yards and 21 touchdowns. But his preseason with Minnesota has been a mixed bag. That Week 2 interception against New England has got fans and coaches questioning his readiness. Meanwhile, undrafted rookie Max Brosmer has been turning heads. In the preseason, he completed 35 of 58 passes for 364 yards, 2 touchdowns, and just 1 interception, posting an 82.8 passer rating. Not bad for a guy who wasn't even drafted. But with no NFL regular season experience, relying on Brosmer as the primary backup feels like a gamble. What do you think, Vikings fans? Is Brosmer ready? Or do we need Wentz's veteran savvy? This is where Carson Wentz comes in. His 94 starts and Super Bowl ring, even if he was sidelined for the game, bring a level of pedigree Howell and Brosmer can't match. The Vikings are clearly weighing their options, and this workout could shake up the depth chart. Stay tuned for more Vikings news. Skull Nation, let's get real about Max Brosmer for a second. This undrafted rookie from the University of Minnesota has been the surprise of the Vikings preseason. His final game against Tennessee was electric. Brosmer was poised, accurate, and showed he can handle pressure. With 364 yards and a 2-to-1 touchdown-to-interception ratio, he's making a strong case for a roster spot. But is he QB2 material? The Vikings coaching staff, led by Kevin O'Connell, loves developing young talent. Brosmer's performance has probably locked him onto the 53-man roster, but asking him to back up McCarthy right away might be too much, too soon. That's why Wentz's workout is so intriguing. It's a hedge against inexperience. Vikings fans, would you rather see Brosmer as QB3 or take a chance on him as the backup? Here's the big question. If the Vikings sign Wentz, where does Brosmer fit? A practice squad role could keep him developing while Wentz and Howell battle for QB2. Let's hear your predictions. Comment below and tell me how you'd set the depth chart. Hey, Vikings faithful. Let's dive into Kevin O'Connell's quarterback philosophy and why Carson Wentz fits his vision. KOC, a former offensive coordinator under Sean McVay, runs a quarterback-friendly system that emphasizes timing, rhythm, and play action. Wentz's 2023 stint with the Rams, where he started Week 18 and threw for 3 total touchdowns, shows he can thrive in a similar scheme. That's a huge point in his favor. O'Connell's track record with QBs is stellar. Look at how he revived Sam Darnold's career in 2024. Wentz, with his big arm and 6.7 yards per attempt, could be another reclamation project. Plus, the connection with Josh McCown, who knows Wentz's game inside and out, could make the transition seamless. Vikings fans, do you trust KOC to unlock Wentz's potential? The workout itself is a classic O'Connell move, testing the waters without committing. With the roster deadline on August 26, 2025, the Vikings are keeping all options open. Should Wentz join the team, he could mentor McCarthy while providing a reliable backup. What's your take? Drop it in the comments. Skull, skull, skull. Let's talk about the local angle that's got Vikings fans buzzing. Carson Wentz isn't just any quarterback. He's a North Dakota State legend, just like our boy Trey Lance. Growing up a Vikings fan in the Midwest, Wentz could be coming home to wear the purple and gold. Imagine the energy at US Bank Stadium if he steps onto the field. Wentz's story resonates with Vikings fans. He was a superstar at NDSU, leading them to multiple FCS championships before being drafted number 2 overall. His journey, full of highs like the 2017 Pro Bowl and lows like his recent backup roles, makes him relatable. Could signing Wentz bring that hometown hero vibe back to Minnesota? What do you think, Skol Nation? This workout is more than just a tryout. It's a chance for Wentz to reclaim his narrative. With 1,418 career rushing yards and 11 rushing TDs, he's still got mobility to add a spark. Vikings fans, would you love to see Wentz in purple, or are you skeptical? Hit the comments. What's good, Vikings fans? Let's break down the competition for QB2. Sam Howell was brought in to be the steady hand behind McCarthy, but his preseason struggles, especially that 1-for-5 disaster against New England, have opened the door for others. Brett Rypien, the current QB3, hasn't helped his case either, with a 52.5 passer rating in the preseason. Enter Carson Wentz, the veteran wildcard. Wentz's career stats are solid: 62.7% completion rate, 22,410 yards, and 153 touchdowns across 98 games. Compare that to Howell's 22 starts and Rypien's limited action, and it's clear Wentz brings a level of experience the others can't touch. But is he still got it after years as a backup? Vikings fans, who's your pick for QB2? The Vikings' decision to work out Wentz suggests they're not sold on Howell or Rypien. With Max Brosmer likely securing a roster spot, the QB room could see a shakeup. What's your ideal depth chart? Let's get the conversation going in the comments. Skol Nation, let's talk about the risks and rewards of signing Carson Wentz. On the plus side, Wentz has 94 starts, a Super Bowl ring, albeit as a backup, and experience in a system like O'Connell's. His 2017 season, 3,296 yards, 33 TDs, shows he's got the talent to step up if McCarthy falters. That's the kind of insurance the Vikings need in 2025. But there's a flip side. Wentz's production has dipped since his 2017 injury, and his 2024 performance in Kansas City was underwhelming: 58.8% completion and a 75.1 passer rating in his lone start. At 32, is he still a reliable option, or is he past his prime? Vikings fans, weigh in. Is Wentz worth the risk? The Vikings are at a crossroads. With McCarthy's development on the line, they can't afford to gamble on an unproven backup. Wentz's workout could be the first step toward solidifying the QB room. What do you think? Sign him or pass? Drop your thoughts below. Hey, Skol Squad, let's zoom out and look at the Vikings' bigger picture for 2025. J.J. McCarthy is the cornerstone, but a rookie QB needs a strong support system. The Vikings' offense, with stars like Justin Jefferson and Aaron Jones, is built to compete now, but the QB2 spot could make or break the season. That's where Carson Wentz's workout comes into play. Wentz's experience could stabilize the roster, especially with tough NFC North matchups against the Packers, Lions, and Bears on the horizon. His ability to step in and run O'Connell's offense, think play action and deep shots to Jefferson, makes him a tempting option. But can he handle the pressure of a playoff contender? Vikings fans, what's your vibe on this? With the roster cut-down deadline just days away, the Vikings are making calculated moves. Whether Wentz signs or not, this workout shows they're serious about contending in 2025. Let's hear your predictions. Will Wentz be in purple by week 1? Skol, Vikings faithful. Let's talk about the fan reaction to this Carson Wentz news. Posts on X are lighting up, with some fans hyped about Wentz's experience and North Dakota roots, while others are skeptical, pointing to his recent struggles. One fan tweeted, "Wentz is QB2? Skol. But can he still sling it?" It's a hot topic in Vikings Nation, and we're all part of the conversation. The Vikings front office, led by Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, loves taking calculated risks. Look at the Howell trade. Wentz could be another savvy move, adding depth without breaking the bank. His 89.3 career passer rating and 6.7 yards per attempt suggest he's still got something left. What's your take, Skol Nation? Is Wentz a steal or a risk? This news is fresh, and we're still waiting to see if Wentz signs. Check out Vikings news sites like dailynersimon.com for the latest updates. In the meantime, let's keep the hype going. Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me if your team wins or not. What's up, Vikings fans? Let's dive into the strategic side of this Wentz workout. Kevin O'Connell's offense thrives on quarterbacks who can make quick reads and stretch the field. Wentz, with his big arm and experience in McVay's system, fits that mold. His 2023 Rams stint, where he scored 3 touchdowns in a single start, shows he can still make plays. Compare that to Sam Howell, who struggled with turnovers, and Brett Rippon, who's been outshined by Max Brosmer. Wentz's 94 starts dwarf the combined 22 starts of the current Vikings QB room: McCarthy, Howell, Rippon, and Brosmer. That experience could be a game-changer if McCarthy hits a rookie wall. Vikings fans, do you think Wentz is the upgrade we need? The clock is ticking toward August 26, 2025, when the Vikings must finalize their 53-man roster. This workout could be a sign they're leaning toward Wentz as QB2 or even a practice squad veteran. What's your call? Sign him now or stick with Howell? Let's hear it. Skull Nation, let's talk about the mentorship angle. J.J. McCarthy is the Vikings' future, but rookies need guidance. Carson Wentz, with his 98 games played and 94 starts, could be the perfect mentor. He's been through the highs of Pro Bowl seasons and the lows of injuries and team changes, exactly the kind of perspective McCarthy could lean on. Wentz's connection with Josh McCown, who coached him in Philly, adds another layer. McCown knows how to get the best out of Wentz, and that could translate to helping McCarthy develop. Imagine Wentz sharing stories from his 2017 MVP-caliber season to inspire our rookie QB. Vikings fans, do you think Wentz's experience makes him the ideal mentor? This workout could be about more than just depth, it's about building a culture of success. With McCarthy poised to start Week 1, having a veteran like Wentz in the room could keep the team steady. What's your take? Drop it in the comments. Hey, Skull Squad, let's wrap this up with the big picture. What does Carson Wentz's workout mean for the Vikings' 2025 season? If signed, Wentz could provide the stability and experience needed to back up J.J. McCarthy, letting our rookie focus on growth without the pressure of an improving QB2. His familiarity with O'Connell's system and his North Dakota roots make this feel like a match made in Vikings heaven. But it's not a done deal yet. The Vikings could stick with Howell, promote Brosmer, or even look elsewhere before the August 26th roster deadline. Wentz's workout is a sign that Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah are leaving no stone unturned in their quest for a playoff run. Vikings fans, are you excited about the possibility of Wentz in purple? Or do you want to see more from Howell and Brosmer? Skull Nation, this is why we love Vikings news. It's always full of drama and surprises. Head to Vikings.com or dailynersimon.com for the latest updates. And let's keep the conversation going. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your fellow Vikings fans. Skol Vikings!